No bias, just opinions, commentary, and fun. I'm Ski Mask Shorty, delivering the tea you didn't ask for but definitely needed.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Now this video is a little out of order in the reference to the fact of what Stephanie and Gorgeous Doll have been going through, okay? I'm still uploading those videos because y'all, we was late to the party, so I'm catching up because we're about on day 7, 8 of their debacle. However, Stephanie did go live today on June 21st, 2025, and she's claiming that she's going to go live again. So before she does that, all right, before she goes live again, because honey, this girl can talk and she can talk for hours. All right, we will be sitting here for hours, y'all. I'm not joking. And right now, that's exactly what's going to happen. So I did my best to screen record her live earlier when she was talking. However, she gets reported a lot, so her live goes in and out and in. All right, so I can't control that. I've gotten the snippets that I can. I may or may not have missed some of her takes. I cannot make no promises, but she's getting ready to go out for the night, and she has quite a story to tell per usual. So Suge, as I always tell you, get comfortable, okay? Kick your feet up, get your party favors, all right? Get some food, DoorDash something, okay? I mean, that's what I'll be doing when I watch this stuff. All right, Suge, I ain't telling you nothing I ain't gonna tell myself, but I do want to let you know this video, again, is a little out of order with her and the Gorgeous Doll situation. But honey, in this live, little Miss Stephanie, she spilled some tea, honey, about some housewives. Yes, you heard that right, housewives of Atlanta, Miss BRIT. Please watch the comments, y'all. Okay, watch the comments during this live. It is spicy, it is juicy, it is tea, honey. Piping hot tea. Okay, now with that being said, I don't know what I'm talking about. Everything I say is alleged because I'm simply just responding to little Miss Stephanie. But hey, I have not a dog in this fight. I'm here for the mess, because in the mess is a message. So let's see what we can learn and how we can grow today, Suge. All right, get comfortable. Let's get started.
Massaging him, rubbing on his chest. Oh my God, you're so funny. Taking shots. We be in there having a ball. We be watching Twitch. We be having a ball in there. Eating, ordering Uber Eats. Calling the bank every so hours. Babe, can you send us a little bit more? Thank you. Other girl do the same thing. I remember what one girl I took. She tried to pull his. I've never pulled his pants down, y'all. So she tries to pull his pants down. Y'all, he did not like that. She was trying to get us up out of there. I was like, we gotta go. Like, we gotta leave. Like, we gotta hit an exit plan. Y'all, I remember one time me and my homegirl had a trick. And he told her, he was like a funny trick. Like, oh my God, he was the sweetest guy ever. He was a real estate lawyer. And he always paid me. He didn't really want her to come. He was just obsessed with me. But I was like, I'm with my friend. You got to pay her. He's like, okay, I got her. So he laid out liquor for us. He had like fruit. He had chips. He was like, what's your favorite snacks? Yo, he did everything for us. Y'all, why he told my friend she looked like Honey Boo Boo? So I said, I kick her. I'm like, y'all, she broke down in fake tears. So we could leave. After we got the payment, she broke down in fake tears. Fake tears. I pretended a fake overdose. I'm crying. I gotta hit that one. Yeah, she pretended a fake cry. And then I was like, babe. And she like ran out. Like, she was like, oh my God, I'm getting my things. Y'all, if I called her I cannot wait till my other phone comes in, y'all, because I'm gonna call her. She's gonna be like, this happened. And she was like, I'm getting my things. Like, grabs her bags and run out. And I'm like, babe. And so then I had to run at fake. I was like, I gotta get my friend, babe. I gotta get her. And I ran after her fake. That was an easy $4,000. We weren't even there 30 minutes. I did fit a fake line and pretended to shake and get excited. I mean, I don't think it's considered prostitution. Unless you're actually, I'm packing my bag, take it with you. Come on, girl. Unless you're actually like, I appreciate y'all. I really do. Unless you're actually like giving your body up. That's prostitution. You know, that's what that is. And that's fine too. I'm not judging no girl for doing that. I just think that a lot of people have a misconception about what the game is and what escorting is. And I've been fortunate that that is not my tale. Have I given for some type of benefit? Absolutely. But I've never been a transactional woman. I never was into like transactions, to be honest with y'all. Dark skin and bald. Are you talking about he's an orthopedic doctor? Girl, don't send him my way, because I send good finders free. But I think I know who you're talking about. Back in the bag. Come on, girl, let's go. You got to be witty, yeah. And I just think it's best to learn the game. Like, you know how I got in the game? And I told you I was going to tell y'all this. So I got in the game because, keep in mind, y'all, I had already had men that took care of me. I had already been with Drum. I had already been with Drake. I had already been with the African Shagun. And y'all can Google Shagun Adebutu. He worth billions. Had already been with him. Had already been with Shaq. Like, I'd already been with men. You know, I'd already been with men that took care of me. Mr. Matt. I had already been very well taken care of. I never was transactional. All of those men, I slept with before the money. Well, not Shagun. Shagun was just handing me money. So he was like, here you go, here's 10,000. Go get some clothes, whatever else you need. We're going to London. The jet leaves at 1 a.m. I said, the jet leaves at 1, let's go. We went to that jet and we had a ball. Matter of fact, another Real Housewife came on this trip. Y'all, why she hated on me so bad, she got sent back the next day. How you get sent back the next day? Like you said, stacked in that savings account. We don't spend our money on. No, it wasn't Portia. A girl that got sent back from Housewives. That's who. You came in one year, got out. Y'all, she hated on me so bad. Why are you hating on me, girl? That's a trick. And I turned him into my boyfriend. I was at his son's birthday party. Meeting the wife, meeting the kids. Yes, message me. It was not Marlo. She was in and out. I just told y'all who it is. She was in and out. There you go. Y'all, she was in and out. What Real Housewife has only been on there for 1 season? Come on. Think with your minds, y'all. Y'all are really pissing me off around here. No, I'm not talking about Fallon. No, Fallon, I already dated Simon. I already told y'all the Simon story. Y'all are, thank you. Yes, there you go, Cammie. There you go. There we go. There you go. The girl who came on and hated on everybody. Every day she was just hating on people. Like, come on now. Who else did that? Oh, damn. Who else did that, y'all? Who else? Who else? Who else? Y'all are upsetting me, you guys. Y'all are really upsetting me right now. There we go. Okay. Yes, y'all are getting it. Thank you, my babies. The live stream running into each other. But yeah, so we went. She was a hater. And then it was so much embarrassing because so I guess she like had plans to bring, she brought her friend too. She brings her friend to the jet dock because he owned the jet dock. He owned the jet. She brings her friend to the jet dock, y'all. And she couldn't come. There wasn't enough room for her. So then she makes a whole scene. She's like, you've invited me on this trip weeks ago. But he had just invited me that day. I had already been to his birthday party. So he had a birthday party in Bahamas in, was it April of that year? I think his birthday's May 5th. So it was May of that year. They flew out, y'all, they flew out like 200 to, keep in mind, y'all, this before I was in the game. I didn't start the game until October. I've only been in the game since I started the game like at Arrows, whatever. I started that in October because that's the first time I went independent out of my company. Like I didn't have a job. I've always had a job. Even when I wasn't working in the club, I had a job. So, I started so that's when I got in the game. But I really started that because I had been going to St. Regis all the time. And men would just come up to me like, can you accompany me upstairs? And I was like, oh no, baby, I'm not on that. So I met my friend. I met this girl named Sydney. I love you, Sydney. She's very open about her hoeing, so I'm going to say her name. And she was like, she had told me what she was doing. She thought I was on that, and I wasn't on that. So she was like, oh, I am. And so when men would ask me, I would be like, oh, I don't want to go, but she will. And she would just throw me a little, like 4 or 5. Whatever she would make, she would give me like 10, 15, 20% sometimes. No, it's BRIT. It's BRIT. It's BRIT. Okay. So she would give me a little 20%. So I'm just sitting there making $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, sometimes $1,000, depending upon what she makes. So I would just refer her out. So then I remember her telling me like, why are you saying no to these guys? Like, I'm like, I don't want to have, like, I'm not a transactional girl. Like she was like, you look very well taken care of. And I'm like, yeah, like I've dated high caliber men and they've been good to me, but I'm not a transactional type of woman. I wouldn't even know what to do. And she was like, girl, let me teach you. And she taught me the game. No, I wasn't a madam. Y'all keep acting like I was a madam. No, it's just men would come to me and try to see me, and I wasn't on that, so I would send them. No, I don't really go out Sundays. I have a booking tomorrow. I'm going to be getting a bag tomorrow. It's my favorite chick. I know I'm walking away with a 10-ball minimum. Was I shocked when I seen her on Real Housewife? No, because just like other shorty, I know these girls in real life, and I know they won't last, so... They had reached out to me to do Real Housewives at one point. How do I vet them? I get their business cards. That's the best way to vet them. I run to the bathroom. If I meet them at the hotel, I vet their business cards. I go to their LinkedIn. I got screenshots. I had their WhatsApp. I get screenshots of their wives, families. Play with me. Hurt me. Touch me. Do anything to me you don't want me to do. And baby. Yes, baby. It's called a booking. Baby, I'm calling your wife. I'm right in your company. Please don't play with me. Get their business card. But most of them have so much money that it's like, let's say they give you $2K to go upstairs, right? Sorry, baby boy. And you don't do what they expected, right? Who are you barking at? I love you, 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 I love you. I love you. No, don't lick my face. Okay, all right. Okay, you're going to pull your mama's boobie out. So, let's say you go upstairs, right? And they talking about 10K. Or 2K. Let's just say you tell them your base rate. It's going to be 2,000. And y'all, I got a little trick. I always be like, it's 15. And then they be like, 15? I can give you 5. I really meant 1,500, but thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. Okay, these are the noodles. We got some little basic noodles. We got some little green beans. And we got some chicken. That's what I cooked. Bubby, stop being mean to people, please. But anyways, oh yeah, with the BRIT story. So I guess so he had a birthday party in May of 2022. You could Google his birthday parties. Like if you Google his name and then Google birthday, they're like, it's like blah, blah, blah. Has a $4 million birthday extravaganza in the Bahamas. Well, it flies out Ashanti, Fat Joe, and like every year for his birthday, it's a thing. So his birthday was in May of 2022. Or I'm sorry, not May 2022. I'm so sorry, y'all. May, I think this was 2019. I could be wrong, but maybe 18. I don't remember, y'all. I have to look. But anyways, my friend that owned a club here in Atlanta, he's African. He owned a club and he put all the girls on. So he was like, hey, there's a birthday party. Bring a friend. Come out. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming. So there was never no payment or anything. He was like, y'all just come. So when I go out there, y'all, it was like, y'all, they said some girls, like that was y'all, they said girls went to the Rolex store because we stayed at the SLS. So he rented out like 5 floors at the SLS. So at the SLS, there's like shopping. And I guess because his card was on file, those girls bought watches. Bubby, be nice. So they bought watches on his card, y'all. I didn't do that, and I'm glad I didn't, because I walked away with much more than a freaking watch. So, Bubby, if you bark at somebody else, I'm gonna whoop your ass. So, you so funny. So, no, it is P. I'm not even mad about it. But anyway, so I meet him. So he has a girl at the time. He's dating a girl. He's got her with him. And so he sends his assistant. Like, it's like every night we had an event. So one night he sent his assistant to come talk to me and get my number. It was the night of the gala. We had a gala event. He was like, hey, what's your number? I gave him my number. He was like, he wants your, you know, I'm taking it for a birthday boy. So I'm like, okay. I didn't already did my research, but y'all, there was hella men with money. There was billionaires all over the place. So I'm like, okay. So I gave him my number. So he was like, they're having a penthouse party later on. You should come. So he sends me the room number. Not everybody was invited to the penthouse. Only certain people were invited to the penthouse. So I'm like, okay, I'll come to the penthouse. So I go to the penthouse. So when I get to the penthouse, the guy that's talking to me is with his girl. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So he's with his girl, but there's hella other people up. So I'm up there for like probably 2.5 hours talking to everybody, you know, just mixing and mingling. He doesn't really speak to me. So I'm like, cool, I'm out. Like, I'm not tripping. I'm just going to go to my room. So I get a text at like 3 a.m. like, hey, birthday boy wants you to come back. He's like, he's got money for you. And I was like, oh, no, babe. He didn't pay me any attention all night. Like, I'm cool. Like, he was like, oh, you want a multi-billionaire whose birthday it is to stop talking to everybody else to entertain you? I said, no, but a simple hello, nice to meet you would have been fine. I'm just not interested in coming to his room. Keep in mind, y'all, I was not in the game. I'm not interested in coming to his room for some money. Like, I just feel like if he wanted me that bad, he would have spoke to me. Y'all, why in the hell? Let me wash my face. So I'm like, if he wanted me that bad, he would have spoke to me. They were like, so the guy's like, I forget what he said. He kept trying to make an excuse like, please come. It would make birthday boy very happy. Keep in mind, they're Nigerian. I dusted them off. So I ended up seeing them the next day at the beach party. So I fly back to, you know, I said hello, whatever, nothing crazy. I flew back to Atlanta. So I talked to him. So then the friend that invited me was like, hey, Steph, birthday boy is coming to Atlanta in a few weeks and he wants to see you. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know, we could do that. And so he's like, okay, let me put y'all on FaceTime one time. So we did a WhatsApp call. He was like, oh, you're beautiful. I remember you. He's like, I tried very hard to talk to you. I was like, oh, bye. So we were laughing. And I was like, let me know next time you come to Atlanta. So I let him know when I go to Atlanta. So he calls me the day of. And he's like, hey, my friend is in town. He wants to see you. So I'm like, okay, like, that's fine. So he's like, he's at the hotel, the Waldorf. I think at the time it was the Mandarin. And I'm like, it's 2 p.m. Like, what? He's like, yeah, he's at the Waldorf. He wants you to come pull up. So I get all dressed up. And I don't recommend doing this again, you guys. I had on a dress, heels, everything. And I was terrified because I was like, what if he tries to sleep with me? Like, what do I do? Like, I was scared, y'all. I was like, I had already dealt with men. I wasn't scared about that. But I ain't never had no man just be like, meet me at the Waldorf in my room. You know, they'd be like, no man is like, meet me at the Waldorf in my room. They're normally like, meet me at the Waldorf at the bar. So I go, I meet him in his room. He's like, oh, okay, just try to make sure you look the same. He was like, do you want something to eat? You want to order room service? So I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. So we order room service. He's like, I'm packing my bag. He's like, we're going I'm going back to London tonight. He's like, would you want to come? So I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And he's like, okay. Be at the jet at 11. He's like, be at the jet dock. No, he said, be at Zari at 11. Jet leaves at 1. Bring your suitcase. I said, can I bring a friend? He said, yes. So he's like, here's 10. I was like, okay, how long should I pack for? He said, however long. I think he was like, he said something about like, he was like, however long you want. You can stay however long you want. And he's like, no, 3 to 5 days. So I'm like, okay. So I pack, and he hands me, he's like, here's, so he's like, hands me 10K. He's like, go get whatever you need. He's like, and we could go to Harrods. Shopping in London is beautiful. Have you been to London? And I don't think I had been to London. So I was like, no, I haven't. And he was like, oh, you're going to love London. We'll go shopping in Harrods. He's like, but he hands me some money. He goes in his safe. He's like, here's some money. Pack your bags. Go get some new clothes. Let's have fun. So I'm like, okay. Y'all, was 10K. So I was like, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Y'all took my 10K and this is the billionaire. Yes. And then I called my homegirl, and I didn't buy nothing new. I put that money right in my account. I don't need to buy nothing new, baby. I got what I need. Thank you. Hello. So, we went to London. So, we get to the Zari. Me and my homegirl get to Zari. And he paid her for taking off work, too. So, we get to Zari. I see him sitting next to homegirl and her friend. So, I'm like, ooh. But I wasn't tripping. So, when I get there, he's like, oh, come sit down. So, then he's like, we'll be leaving for the jet in a little bit. So, I'm like, okay. So, I drove. So, me and my homegirl get ready to go. We follow behind him. He had a driver. We followed behind him. And Shorty, she drove too with her homegirl. Y'all, we get to the jet. And there's not enough room. So it was me, my homegirl, him, Bubby. You want all your mommies attention all the time. You were such a jealous boy, but you don't hit up. So it was me, my homegirl, him, his homeboy that invited, put me on the whole play. His homeboy's girl, and then Housewife and her friend. So when Housewife and her friend get there, I guess there wasn't enough room. You know, jets have a certain limit. So they were like, they tell him like, yo, one short. Who you barking at? Who you growling at? So he tells blah, blah, blah that they got to tell blah, blah, blah. Yo, when I tell you her friend, they were like, we've been planning this. You've been invited her. Oh, my God. She was, like, making a scene. He was like, well, none of y'all have to come then. Neither of you have to go. It's not Simon. It's not Simon. It's a whole different guy. Whole different housewife. I'm sorry. It's just housewives all over the place. Simon didn't spend no money like that. Simon maybe gave me 2K in life. Like, he didn't spend money like that with me. So, no. This is big money, baby. Like, big billionaire money. Like, oil money. He owned, it's my camera, babe. It's not dirty. It's just my phone. Do clients get mad when you have something to wrap it up? I don't do GFE, so yes. Not you keep name dropping. Did I say this guy's name? Or did I not say that guy's name? Okay. And baby, I don't have to hide these men because I dated them. I was at his birthday party with his son meeting his children's mother. It's not a secret that I've dated these men. Mine isn't a secret. I was at his son's birthday party, his 7th birthday, and it wasn't a bunch of people there, you guys. It was family and friends only. First self-made millionaire from the truth. No. You always got to keep another girlfriend. GFE is girlfriend experience, meaning kissing, raw dog, and all that good stuff. No, baby, I'm not doing that with you. We're not doing that. No. But these men, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This guy got me tested. So this is the tea. So when we get there, she was already mad that her friend couldn't come, but it was like an 11-hour flight. So we get there, and then he goes to his house because he had a house in London, and he was like, okay, I put up the girls in the hotel. I think we stayed at Park something. I don't know. You posted Kay's name. She already posted the name. She posted the name. Anyways, I don't know if it was Park Place. I don't remember. It was London. I don't know. So, Park Plaza. I'm not sure. But we go to... So, yeah, we get there. She gets over it. We're drinking wine on the plane, whatever. We sleep. I don't even remember. We took pictures. Everybody took pictures. And then Park Lane, that's what it was. And then we wake up. Thank you, Duty Bob. So then we land. He has his assistant come in and get us situated in our hotel rooms. Because I guess his card was on file. So he had to go to each. I don't know if BRIT stayed at our... I don't know if she stayed at our hotel. The Park London, that's what it was. Okay. I'm not sure if she stayed. I can't remember. At ours. I know she stayed somewhere, but I don't know if she stayed at ours. But I don't remember. But I just know when we got there, he handed all of us an envelope with money. Me and my homegirl. We go up to our room, whatever, we're vibing. So then we get a text. Hey, dinner at 9 at blah, blah, blah's house. So we go to dinner. We got there late. I'm late to everything. I be on CPT, y'all. So I'm late. Let me get ready because I'm already late for everything. So I'm on so yeah, they're like dinner at blah blah blah's house. So I'm like, okay, perfect. Let me clean my ears actually. Oh my God, why do y'all keep reporting me? I just got reported. Hold on, y'all. Gotta come off and come right back.
All right, y'all, this is what I'll be talking about. She gets reported quite often on this live and all of her lives, truly. But we're going to go into the next part.
9, meet us at the house. Car will be outside. So we get there. She's there early. It's like she was so calculated and we were just so innocent and just doing whatever we want. The soldier life writes his story. Literally, y'all, it's sick. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick. So, you have a son. Oh, you could literally foster though. Like, if you could do dog for the day, that's a good thing. Like, take the dog for a day. It really does help. They say dogs.
Just remember, it's broken up a little bit, but keep watching.
We get to dinner. She's there and she's like doing the most. She's like, so, you know, we get there, whatever. We're like, hey, everybody, how are y'all? There was like one of his friends was there too. So it was like, so I'm going to use on my face. First, I'm going to use this Dior Deep Hydration. Normally, I use it after, but because I'm using my moisturizer first, I'm going to just use this first. I actually haven't been able to find this anywhere else. I got it traveling to Paris.
I've never been to Paris, y'all. Have anybody went? If so, put it in the comments. Tell me.
So then, oh, I meant to tell y'all this part. So before we even go to dinner, I get a call from his assistant saying he wants you to stay the night. Can you bring a change of clothes? So I'm telling my homegirl, oh my God, he wants me to stay the night. He's going to try to sleep with me, oh my God. But at this point, I probably done made already $12K because I want to say in the envelope that he gave us when we landed, I got to ask, I don't even know how much it was to be 100% honest with you guys. I wish I knew. It wasn't another 10 ball, maybe 5. I don't even know. Who knows? I just know he had already spent enough that I had no problem giving him some coochie if he wanted it. So, and what's so crazy, y'all, is like when I tell these stories, y'all, this was like, oh, what did I mix? I used Lineage and then this Elephant Drops. Alex Earl made these go viral. I don't know what I'm using, but I just have a tan. I only use them when I have a tan, a spray tan. But so I already get like, I'm already like maybe 10, 15. I'm already 10K for sure. Maybe like another 2, 5. I don't know. I knew he had given me enough money that I would definitely be willing down. Like, I'm down. So we're having fun, whatever. So when I get the call, they're like, yeah, can you pack an overnight bag? So I bring my overnight bag. His assistant comes in and grabs he had like assistants in every city. Not Atlanta he didn't, but in London he did. And his kids live in Virginia, so we would always go to DC too. But so he has an assistant, so he comes grabs my bag. So anyways, we go in. Housewife is already there. Housewife is in there talking to everybody. We sit down for dinner. So we're there for like 4 hours. So she's doing the most. She's like, can you show me around the house? Do you mind giving me a tour of the house? Just doing the most. Me and my homegirl are just like, anyway, we're just chilling. Like, we in there minding our business. We done already made our money. So we wasn't really caring. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, she was, and I was young too. I was probably 22, 23. So, like, I hadn't even graduated college yet. So, like, I wasn't, you know, with the mindset you have when you're older. Her age at the time, she was much older than us. The mindset she probably had was more militant. Our mindset was like, and at the time I was still dealing with OVO. So I was put up and did not care. I wasn't put up, but I was like taken care of. So I wasn't tripping. So when anyways, they're like, bring your clothes, da da da. So I bring my clothes. So she's like, do you mind showing me? Stop barking at the neighbors. She's like, do you mind showing me around your house? It's so pretty. Samasa. What does Paris Hilton say? Samasa. I love her so much. I don't know why. But Paris Hilton is such an OG. I don't care what anybody says. So she's like, what is it? Sawasa? I don't even know. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. So I'm about to change my clothes. I think I know what I'm going to wear. Y'all, I think I really want to wear sunsa. I'm really mad I didn't get an outfit of the night, and the outfit I wore the other night with y'all, the black dress. I might have to repeat it, you guys, because I did not get an outfit. I did not get a picture in the outfit. Not a picture, but I wanted to do an outfit of the night with y'all, and I didn't get one. Yes, I look so good. Okay, good. Oh my God, they reported me.
She was reported again. Let's go to the next clip.
I've been invited over to stay the night, and so I'm not really tripping. You know what I'm saying? So it comes towards the end of the night. People start leaving. It's not really people. It's like the other people that were there. My friend that invited me, like the friend that put the play together. I'll call him Aaron. He's not an Aaron. He's African, but I'm going to call him Aaron. So Aaron and his girl are about to leave. My homegirl's about to leave. His other friend, he had another rich friend from London that was there. His friend from London is about to leave. I think there was another girl that his friend from London invited over. So there is no watch story. We went, I mean, I could tell y'all that story, but I've already told that a million times. So anyways, we're leaving, or they're leaving, right? They're like talking about like, he's like calling Ubers. So then Housewife girl is like, so then my homegirl's Uber comes, right? He's like, I'm gonna call her Ashley. He's like, Ashley, your Uber's here. So Shorty, Housewife, is looking like, well, they rode here together. Like, they should be, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, oh, Housewife and Ashley, y'all's Ubers are here. So we're like, this is about to get awkward. This is about to get awkward. Oops. So she's like, Housewife and so Housewife is like, oh, okay. So she even says to me at one point, babe, you need your shoes? Matter of fact, a white girl stole my shoes. Let me tell you about the white girl who stole my shoes. And girl, I know you're in London. You dirty dog. You stole my gold Louboutins. Dirty. They don't even fit your big feet. Anyways. So that's like the next night. But anyways, so she even says to me, babe, you need your shoes? Baby, I'm not leaving. Because all our shoes were at the door. So like they were at the door. So she's walking to the door. You know, my homegirl's putting on her shoes. We're saying our goodbyes. I'm hugging her. She's like, babe, you need your shoes? And I'm like, I'm good, thank you. So she's looking. So I think she's waiting on me to leave. So my homegirl gets in her car and leaves. Shorty is like trying to hold off. Like she's not trying to get in her car. She's like not trying to get in her car. So we're like laughing, like not laughing, but she's like, can I talk to you for a minute outside? And like calls him outside. Y'all, their conversation was like not even 2 minutes and he was back inside. And he's like, okay, let's go up. So we sat downstairs. We talked for another like 3, 4, I know, probably like 40, 50, I don't even know, maybe an hour. And y'all, it was so funny too because like he was drinking wine and he was like, oh, what kind of wine do you drink, whatever. And I was like, oh babe, I don't drink wine. And she was like trying to act like she knew all the wines, and like me and my homegirl are over here drinking like Hennessy and Coke. I don't even remember what we were drinking at this time, but we just were not like, we were not trying to be like classy and cute. We were just there like so like not classy, cute, put up, like just give us the Hennessy, baby. Like now I'm more classy with it. If I go on a date and I see a man that's drinking wine, I'm gonna drink wine. You know what I'm saying? But I'm over there drinking Hennessy and Coke. She's like, oh, I love that wine. That's from the Napa Valley. And I'm over there like, is the Hennessy here? Hennessy XO, thank you. Thank you very much. Y'all. So then I'm over there. That happens, right? So then we stay downstairs talking for like 30, 40 minutes. Just getting to know each other. He's asking about me, blah, blah, blah. I'm in school at the time, so I'm an undergrad. I'm not even graduated yet. So he's like, oh, nice. I'm like, yeah, I work at the club. I'm like, actually, so we stay up all night, whatever, talking. I think we stayed like 30, 40 minutes downstairs. So he's like, let's go upstairs. So I'm like, okay. So we go upstairs. He gave me a change of clothes. We stay in the bed talking for hours. We were up till literally like 6 a.m., y'all. So we're up at 6 a.m. chatting. And so he's like, he asked me a question. He says to me, throwing an event with no food is insanity. So, and we in Atlanta, girl. So anyways, he says to me, he says, I know this may be offensive, but I need to ask you something. I'm like, what's up? He's like, how would you feel if I asked you to get tested? I said, he said, STD tested. Would you mind getting a panel? He was like, I just asked because I would love to be active with you, but I am allergic to, and he says, I do have latex free, but I don't prefer them. So I should show with no fashions is insane. So I was like, okay, like, I mean, even the strip clubs in Atlanta have food. Bundles of billions. That would be cute. But even the strip clubs in Atlanta, like the nicest strip clubs, the high class strip clubs, have food. Anyways, so she's like, he's like, you know, I don't prefer, da da da. He's like, I'm allergic. Making up all type of excuses. Hold on, y'all. I have my medicine. Before y'all be like, I have medicine and it has to dissolve. So anyways, I'm getting sick as hell. Like, I know it's my sinuses, but like, I just do not want to take sinus medication. Like, I do not want to be on a leave. Like, I don't know if a leave make y'all feel like a leave make me feel, but a leave make me feel like I'm just heavy. Like, my whole life is just heavy. And I gotta fix this eyelash. It's gonna blow every part of my body. So anyways, I gotta fix this eyelash, you guys. I can't. So anyways, he's like, how would you feel about getting tested? I'm like, oh, that's fine. Like, I don't have anything to hide, you know? So he's like, great. My doctor can come over right now. You want your doctor in my coochie right now? You want your doctor in my coochie right now? I had a... I mean, I guess I don't got no option. Oh, this level of rich. Oh, yeah. Oh, that doctor pulled up. And he was like, I'll get tested with you just so you know. I'm like, okay. So we both get tested. And I guess in London, they got good health care because that test came back same day. So anyways, the next day, so there was only one test that he could not do. He was able to do like the basic panel, but I think I needed blood work for like HSV and stuff like that. So I had to go to some facility, some like lab. So he's like, okay, you know, your lab, whatever. So I called my homegirl. I'm like, are you up? She's like, girl, yes, we're in London. At this point, it's like 8 a.m. She's like, it's 9 a.m. in London, girl. Yes, I'm up. I'm about to go find something to do. Y'all, she did not care. She was like, you can leave me, girl. I am fine. So I was like, oh, I got to go to, y'all, why is my dryer just... So I'm like, okay, girl, he just asked me to get... Hold on, let me put this stuff back in the dryer. So I'm like, he just asked me to get tested, girl, like... I gotta go to this lab. She's like, okay, well, I'll go with you to the lab. So I'm like, okay, let's go to the lab. So we go to the lab, we get tested. So all my final test results were back by that night. So that night, I go meet back up with him. We go to dinner. He took us to dinner that night. So I'm thinking that Shorty's gonna come. So he's like, he like pulls me aside. He's like, look, I want to talk to you. I was like, what's up? He was like, the other girl has been sent home. And I was like, why? Like, what happened? Tell me more. He said, I guess she sends him, and he shows it to me, multiple messages talking about me, like ranting, like, oh, this girl is that, you don't know this girl. Keep in mind, girl, I don't know you. The most I knew about you is that Rick Ross had smutted you out and was dating my homegirl on the side, paying all her bills and bought her a house. I don't know. I didn't know. So, girl, what do you even know about me? Well, I'm 10 years younger than you. How would you know about me? Sent off the island is sending... Y'all cannot do... I am dying. Y'all don't play, y'all don't play, y'all don't play. So, at this point, I'm like, what is she talking about? Like, she's so weird. Like, why is she sitting up talking? Like, He's like, yeah, I just didn't like that. Like, I took care of everybody and made sure everybody was good. You know, I was going to let her stay. But I don't like that she's, like, talking negative about you and you haven't said a word about her. Like, I don't like that. I'm like, yeah, why would I make my conversation about another man? Like, I mean, another woman. Like, I don't know. Like, would I be with the tricks? Baby, it's me and you. Don't nobody else exist in my world. Like, even when Shorty was like, oh, I talked to him about you all night. Girl, you talked to him about me all night. Girl, talk to him about you. Talk to him about you, please, girl. Please talk about yourself for once. Because every story time is only a story time because it's about somebody else. Anyway, so... And he's like, yeah, I just didn't like that. It gave catty. It gave weird. And I didn't like her yelling at me. So she definitely got paid. What she got paid, I don't know. So anyway. At this point, Bubby, come here. Come here. So at this point, can you do me a favor, Bubba's? Oh, you look so cute. He just was staring at me. I know he wanted to come over and get some love. Scratches, 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 scratches. Scratches, 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 scratches. So, at this point, I'm just like, girl, why are you talking about me? Leave me alone. Let it go. Anyways, so... Here we go. So at this point, she's telling me. So he's like, he's like, basically, long story short, I act like I don't even care about the messages, but she's just like talking about me and you don't know that girl and blah, 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 blah. So he's like, yeah, I sent her home. Like, she's on a plane back home right now. Y'all, she didn't even last in London. And I hope y'all know, it's not like we were in Puerto Rico, baby. We're in London. That flight was like 11 hours long. I mean, thank God it was on a jet. How you come on the jet? Anyway. It was like 11 hours long. Girl. You didn't even last? You didn't even make it a whole 36 hours. Shit, she might have not made it 24, to be honest with y'all. I'd have to look. So, she gets at home, and then I spend the rest of my trip with him having a blast. And then I start dating him for real. And like, met his kids, went to their birthday party, all type of stuff. Met his ex-wife. We was in DC having a blast. Then let me tell y'all how this girl in London, y'all, I bring my homegirl while she tried to sleep with him when I was in the bathroom at the club. So we're at Tape in London having a ball. Why this girl, I brought my homegirl. So I had met her in, matter of fact, I met her on his birthday. I met her on his birthday in London, in Bahamas. Remember when I told y'all he flew all them girls out? So I met her then. And she was super cool. I think she was dealing with one of the other African guys out there. I don't know how. That wasn't her man, but she had dealings with him. Anyway, so I knew she lived in London. I had her Instagram. So I was like, oh, babe, here's my information. Like, let's come out. Like, I'm with my man, we're in London. I don't know if this was the first time. I don't think it was the first time. No, that trip I didn't bring nobody but my homegirl. So I ended up going to see him another time. Yeah, I gotta blow my nose. I'm so sorry. I have to. I know it's disgusting. That's why I'm taking my medicine. Maybe that's it. But I end up getting her number or whatever. I mean, I got her number when we were in Bahamas. So this was like a different trip. This trip I was by myself. So we go to Tape again. This time I invited her. I'm not even tell you her name because you dirty slut. Okay, here we go. Her name was Maria something. So I invited her, whatever. She ends up trying to smut on him. So I invite her out. We get her, she come right. I think we got her a car or whatever. So we're in the club. We're all vibing, dancing, having fun. He was older, but he was fun. Like, he did not care. I was young and turned. He didn't care. Oh no, the powder's there. Oh, you mean on this side? You're right. I did. Thank you. So that's the left side for me. So we're having fun. We're probably in the section for like an hour. Keep in mind, she didn't mention no money to me or anything. She's like, okay, come out. Yeah, and I remember when I told him where she lived because he needed to get her a car. He was like, ooh, she live in the hood. He was like, she live in the hood. I'm crying. Anyway, so I go to the bathroom. His security goes with me. So he always kept security. I gotta tell y'all, when he took me to Nigeria, oh my God, when he took me to Nigeria. Y'all, I'm talking about, it was so lit. There were armed guards running next to our cars while we drove. Like, I ain't never seen this rich. This man has armed guards next to our car, running as we, like, like, big arm machine guns, machete swords in their pants, with just running next to the cars. We got 9 black trucks, so they don't know which car anybody is in. Girl, that's on your IG. I don't think so. You know why? I don't think highlights were a thing yet. Highlights weren't a thing, and you couldn't post multiple pictures. I know I have it on my Snapchat, but I don't even use Snapchat anymore, but it's in my phone, y'all. And it's funny because my homegirl Kitty is in Nigeria right now, or she was there like a few days ago. I know I'm in her close friends, and I saw her too. I said, oh, I know you with some big money, girl. I said, I know you with some big money because you only have the armed guards running when you with some money. No, it was not like that with Drake. It was money. He would have multiple trucks. Yeah, he had multiple trucks. Like, we would be in like LA or something, leaving a club. He would have multiple trucks so that nobody knew what truck we were in. And then like halfway down the road, we would like, or like once we knew we were clear, they would be like, boom, keep clear, everybody's clear, call multiple trucks. We would like, if he might have like a Rolls Royce or something, and then we would hop in the Rolls. Like, we would like get out and then hop in the Rolls or something. It just depended on the night. Yeah, I know Chubbs. He was always with us. I don't think I ever was with him and he wasn't with us. 2 years. June 2023 is my sobriety. But I drink. I don't. Thank you. Whoever gifted me, I drink, y'all. So don't let me make y'all think I don't. I drink. Okay, I got you. Thank you, friend. But yeah, we was in Nigeria. Oh my God, they was running behind us. But yeah, Shagun was always so good to me. Like, he was like, yeah, your friend tried to sleep with me. She's got to go. I was like, what? I came back from the bathroom. It's like a whole, keep in mind, there was like a line in the bathroom. So I was at the bathroom for a while. Like, Tape, I don't know, Tape didn't have like a stalled bathroom. It was like 2 stalls. And so his security, of course, is trying to tip, like, hey, she needs to go first. So we tipped and we got me in, but I still had to wait like 5 minutes for whoever was in there. So by the time I come back, he's like, yo, she has to go. And I'm like, what? He's like, she's got to go. Usually they want all the girls. He was not like that. Because I was like, what you mean? He's like, she tried to sleep with me. And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, she's in my ear telling me that she wants to come home and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, he's like, she gotta, I was like, can I talk to her about it? You know, because number one, at this point, I'm not in the game. She is. So I don't know. She thought that's why I invited her out. I don't know what she thought, but if that was the case, girl, you need to come to me and tell me. You know what I'm saying? You need to have a conversation with me. So he's like, yeah, you could talk to her, but her car's already outside. He's like, the car is outside. No, this is why we're in the club. She had to go. He kicked her out in the club. And then she was so drunk. She left her phone in the car. It was all bad. The driver had to turn back around and drop her phone off. Keep in mind, this is when we're in London, so he didn't have trucks like that when we were in London. The only time he had them like that was when we were in, or like security and stuff, was when we were in Nigeria, because he's Nigerian, and I think his dad is like was the president or something. Somebody was a big politician, but even that, he's known in Nigeria because he owned a huge oil company in Nigeria. So yeah, she got kicked out. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. He was like, yeah, it's okay. I just want you to know that's not your friend. I was like, thank you, honey. We need a minute, people. Y'all gotta stop while I got my medicine in my mouth, please. He is in London from what I know. And it's so funny, you guys, because right around the time that I had met Drum, I was talking to him. I had reached out on WhatsApp and I was like, hey, I hope you're good. And he calls me and we have like an hour conversation. He's like, wow, you've grown up so much. Like, I could tell you're a grown woman now. I'm so happy for you. I graduated college. And he was like, oh, I'm so proud of you. And he was like, I want to see you. Can you get on a plane on the 11th? I think this point is the 7th. And I'm like, yes, I can. And I had started dating Drum on like the 2nd. I remember because I met him, or I started dating him in Tampa Super Bowl. So I was like, but I had already had this trip. Anyway, so I'm like, yeah, I can come. And then drop. So I had went on our first date with him in like January. But I like spent all of Super Bowl in Tampa with him. And then we just were together every other day after that. And so I was like, yeah, I'll come. And then me and Drum went to Jamaica for like 4 days. And I was like, and so I just never ended up going. But I'm not mad about it. I haven't reached back out to him. I probably should, huh? Was he a cheater? My end corner lash. This one or this one? I like this one. Call him. I should hit him up on WhatsApp. I ended up dating him for a long time. He ended up buying me I was in a 2-bedroom. He was like, where do you want to live? I was like, he's like, wherever you want to live. I don't care how much it costs. Just get you a new spot. I quit the club. He's like, you don't have to go to work. You don't need to work at the club. Y'all, because they made a whole huge deal. I took off. When I met him, I was only supposed to stay like 3 days in London. And he liked me so much that he wanted me to stay longer. So keep in mind, the guy that introduced us was the owner of another club. So he knew the owner of the club I worked at. Y'all can ask anybody that worked at Allure at this time. Ask Henny. I was like, Henny, I want to stay a few more days. He's like, no, you need to come back to work. If you want to be out of town and do what you want to do, be a dancer, you're a waitress, you're on the schedule. And I was like, no, I'm going to pay him. I'm going to pay the waitress to work for me. I don't even remember who was going to work for me. I think it was like, I don't even remember. I just know Timberland was probably going to work for me, actually. So I was like, okay, I'm going to pay a girl to work for me, and I'm going to pay a girl to work for Olive. He's like, no. And I'm like, Henny, come on. He's like, no. I'm like, Henny, I'm getting some money. Like, stop it. And he was like, okay. He was like, you getting money. What am I getting? And I said, what you want? You want a gift? He said, yeah, I see how you living out there. You at Harrods, you getting Chanel. I want a gift. For sure. So I'm like, what you want, Henny? He's like, whatever you want. Y'all, I had to go buy Henny a pair of Chanel shoes. I had to buy the other manager a pair of Balenciagas. I spent $2,000 on buying them shoes to stay in London. And y'all, let me tell you how T he was. So I was like, yeah, my manager's making a big deal. He was like, what you want me to do? Buy all the sections in the club for the night? I was like, that's T. That's T. Oh, he's good. Oh, Duty Bob, he is good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Oh, Lord. That's some good. That's some good. How much would that have cost? Average at each section is like 1,000. They're not. Some sections are like 600. Some sections are 3,000. But just average each section 1,000. There's 15 of them, so it would have been 15,000 for the guy to buy the whole club out. But Henny didn't want that because then that means that nobody can sit in the sections. If he buy the sections, that means nobody can sit in them for the night. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who she said I better not expose. Girl, you shouldn't have started lying on the internet. Don't lie on the internet and you won't get exposed, weirdo. Imagine you gotta hide every man you've been with. Like, ain't no man called me or texted me like, why are you talking about me? What are you doing? Yes, I still do sometimes. It just depends. If I feel myself like going through withdrawals, or if I feel myself like stomach issues, whatever, and I feel like it's because of that, I'll take one. But I'm not on them actively. But my doctor said that's not how it's supposed to work. He's like, that's not how it works. You can't just go 4 days without taking one and then take one. That's not going to help. Like, he thinks it's not working. I'm like, I know it's working. Oh, yeah, baby, the flowers. I mean, you could just go to my IG. I think a lot of them are just too lazy to go look at my IG. But if half of people went and looked at my Instagram, they would be like, okay, wait, maybe it makes sense. Oh, y'all are so sweet. But y'all want to know, okay, so y'all asked how I met him. OBO, I guess I could tell y'all. So I met him at an after party. He had rented out this place called the something highlight room. No, it's not highlight room. It's here in Atlanta. I don't even know. It's like a place you rent out. It's not really like a lit place, but like people will rent it out for events and stuff. So he rents it out. A bunch of the people hear about it. I was at work that night, so I had to work. I was a waitress. I couldn't just take off. So I ended up, me and my homegirl, Brick House. If you know Brick House, you know. I took a deep dive of the Insta. You can definitely see the glow. Thank you. So me and my homegirl, Brick House, went. If you know Brick House, you know. Brick House, that girl. Pretty. So, pretty, put up, been that girl. Anyways, so me and Britt go, and it's like tons of people we know there and stuff, but he not really with nobody. He's like sitting at the he's at the DJ booth. He's not really with nobody or anything like that. He's chilling at the DJ booth type thing. So me and my homegirl go stand by the DJ booth. So I ended up asking him I was like, he was DJing, so I was like, can I hear a song? I'm bold. I don't care who you are. I'm asking. So I was like, can you play a song for me? He's like, what you want to hear? And he's like, it better not be. And I was like, he was like, it better not be lame. He's like, if it's lame, I'm cutting it off and I'm not trusting your opinion. So I was like, it's not going to be lame. So I was like, play LMA Boot Up. Right? This is like when LMA Boot Up had really just came out. It wasn't really out yet, but it wasn't. So he was like, okay. So he plays it, and there, you know, he gets all the girls in their feeling. They're like, ooh, they're like, baby da da, boot up, na 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 na, and boot up, and boot up, and boot up. So everybody's like, you know, vibing. He's like, okay, you might know what you're talking about. So I was like, mm-hmm. So he was like, I had a Magic City cropped hoodie on. Taking notes from it. I meet him next. Ask him to play that song. Don't be scared. But I think he has like so much security around him now. It might be hard to ask him. But he's very loose at certain places. He's very loose. And like Atlanta is one of those places you could be loose because there's no paparazzi. There's no certain stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? There's like certain stuff that it's not really, you don't got to worry. Like when we went to LA, it was like, y'all, I don't even want to tell y'all how I was in LA with a Toronto Raptor. And this is like a month after our first like argument in Turks. So I was like, I'm never talking to you again. Like, I don't even care. And this Toronto Raptor that I had met in Turks and Caicos, the irony, years before, I had went to Turks and Caicos with this basketball player that played for the Raptors. And they had rented out like 3 different villas. It was like 50 people. All the villas was next to each other. So the basketball player I was seeing at the time, y'all, how me and my friend missed the plane and we had to get on. I had the wrong date and we realized we missed it. We were like, oh shit. And so we literally get on the next flight out to Turks, and then they were on a boat, like they had an itinerary. So we missed the first night where everybody was. So then the second day we get in there in time for the boat, but the yacht had left. So they had to put us on a little speedboat and drive us to the yacht. Y'all, it was so embarrassing. He came solo to a club in my city that isn't popular. Yeah, exactly. He will. So anyways, I was dealing with this Toronto Raptor at the time. And he took me to Turks. And so when we were there, all the different players and like girls and everybody that was there was going back and forth from each villas to different villas. Like I met some lifelong friends there. Mish, my girl from Toronto, that's still my girl. Cheyenne been all over the world with me since. She's used to come on Me and Drums every trip we went on. She was around for our whole relationship. That's my girl. Like I could never go. And Cheyenne y'all go to Cheyenne Instagram. She only got like 3,000 followers. Cheyenne be on a new plane, a new trip, a new something every day. I'm like, girl. And she used to be with me for the days. I'm telling y'all, like, we got Spain planned. We're supposed to go to Marbella next month. Like, baby, summer for to be lit. Anyways, so back to that story. Oh yeah. Oh, that was telling y'all. So I ended up meeting another raptor while I was there, but of course I wasn't disrespectful. I think we just got each other on Instagram. Like a bunch of the girls and guys that followed each other on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was being disrespectful. And so when we got each other's Instagrams, he ends up writing. Keep in mind, I wasn't dealing with that basketball player anymore. I think he got married. So homeboy had still had me on Instagram, and he was like, sorry, Sin. He was like, come out. Like, he was like, do you want to come to LA? And I'm like, sure. And it's so funny, you guys, because the time I was like most outside was, I don't really think I was the baddest at that time. Like, I don't know. If you look back, this is like 2017, 2018. Even when I was dealing with Drizzy, like I wasn't at my peak. To me, like right now, I think I'm in my peak. Like, I think I'm the baddest I've ever been. I'm the smartest I've ever been. I'm the baddest I've ever been. I'm the most put together I've ever been. I got the most I've ever had. I just think. But, you know, everybody has a different opinion. And I can always gain weight back. Like, I can gain 15 pounds if I need to and be boom, boom, perfectly. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't take much. But, anyways. So, I mean, if my girl, Nutrigains, girl, help me out. Come on, where are you? I need you. So, like, come back in style, girl. Can't believe this. Anyways, so I only got a little bit of syrup left. Oh my God, why are y'all reporting me? Okay, I'm coming right back because I got to finish telling y'all the Drizzy story. And it gets interesting because we got in a whole fight on the jet. Okay, y'all gotta go.
I'll say this, you know, Stephanie is such a beautiful girl. I swear, all these women that we've been talking about are so beautiful, okay? Now, nonetheless, let's get into the rest of Stephanie's live.
Before y'all say anything about me wearing this, I didn't get no outfit of the night because I was on live with y'all.
She's saying that because she wore that same outfit yesterday.
So I got to get an outfit of the night tonight. Trying to think of where I'm gonna go. Oh, and I can wear all my Cartiers with this because it'll be so cute. Where's my other silver Cartier bracelet? Oh, I need to get my whatchamacallit and put it on. Oh, it's right here. I'm stealing her dreams. So I gotta do my hair too, you guys. So I'm anyways, so I met him. He tells me he likes my Magic City hoodie. I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, can you get me one? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, I leave tomorrow. I'm like, what time? He's like, I think it was like 6 p.m. He's like, my jet leaves at 6, but... And I was like, oh, okay, like, I can get you one before that. And he's like, okay, take my number. So he takes my number. And, y'all, I can't find my other Cartier bracelet. That's not good. Oh, you know what? It's probably in my purse. So he takes my number and he texts me that night. And he was like, Steph. And I was like, I didn't text back at first because I was asleep. So I had class the next day. So I was like, I'll go buy Magic and I'll get you some stuff and then I'll bring it to you. He's like, okay, here's where I'm staying. So he told me where he was staying. So I go to so I'm like, okay, I'll meet you over there. So he like triple texted me. He's like, I remember he initially texted me, he was like, Steph, and I didn't text back. He was like, or not. He texted me a bunch of times, and I was like, I'm sorry, I was whatever, I was in class. He was like, oh, a student. And I was like, yeah, Georgia State. And, you know, he has that lyric, like, or they go to Georgia State. That wasn't about me, but he was like, that's my favorite. I was like, so I've heard, like, laughing. And so he was like, I'm over here. What time can you meet me? So I told him. He even changed his flight to meet me. So I bring him a bunch of stuff from Magic. I brought him like, whatever they had. They gave me like a whole, I told them who it was for, and they're like, oh, okay. So they gave me like a whole like ton of like different stuff. Like they put like hoodies in there, duffel bags. They even put the calendar in there. So I happened to be in the calendar that year. So he opens up. He's like, there's a baddie in my calendar, to be honest. I showed y'all that screenshot. He's sweet, yeah. And so I was like, And then, or that's when he was like, or not, because I was in class that day. So, like, I think it was like the next day. So anyways, I got to tell y'all when I dropped the stuff off. So he's like, meet me at the hotel, whatever. So I dropped the stuff off. He's like triple texting. I forget. I remember him saying like Steph, something else. I don't remember. But anyways, so he's like, when can you drop the stuff off? So I was like 2 p.m. or 4 p.m. I don't remember exactly what day it was, y'all. So I meet him at the hotel bar, and we got lunch. We talked for like hours. He changed his flight, and then he changed his flight. It was still that day, but it was like later on. And so he was like, can you come with me? He was like, just come with me. And I was like, I wish. I was like, but I can't. Like, I have class, and I remember it being like close to finals. And he was like, boo, or something else. And then he was like, when could you come? And so I was like, you just tell me. And he's like, okay. I was like, I just need ahead of time. Like, I need notice. And he was like, okay, like, I got you. So then we kept in touch. From that. That's when he sent me, there's a baddie in my calendar. Then he was like, or not. So he always would like keep in touch with me. And then in Miami, y'all, I got to tell y'all how I lied. I got to tell y'all this part. Oh, is that the same user? Why am I re-wearing the fit? Because I didn't get a video in it, and I want to wear something simple tonight. I could wear Gucci. I could wear Chanel. I could wear Tom Ford. I could wear Alexander Wang. I could wear whatever the heck I want. I got Alexander Wang with tags on it, babes. I could wear what I want as I please, because I could do that, because I could do what I want. And I don't know what perfume. I mean, I wouldn't ask nobody why you think the hair up would eat. I wore my hair up the other day, but I feel like if I fix it and crimp it, y'all, okay, I'm going to crimp it, and then y'all let me know if y'all think y'all should still wear it up, okay? So anyways, my mod is working overtime. I love you, my baby, because you deserve a raise. Don't let me start getting paid, because my mod's getting paid with me, okay? They getting Christmas gifts and all. So anyways, I was in school. I was in school, and I was working in the club. The club was never my main source of income. I don't think there was one time in my life where I just worked at the club. I always kept my I made mod. Okay. So yeah, I was always in the club and working. Like, I always kept my degree, always kept a job. Even in the law field, when I was making crumbs and I wasn't really making no money, I still kept my job. I need some oil, my hair is dry. I still kept my job at the law firm, even though it wasn't making me tons of money. I just knew, like, I need to keep something professional. I can't just work at the club and think I'm just gonna jump into 10 grand a month professionally. Like, it's not gonna work that way. Hold on, y'all. So anyway, y'all, so listen to this. So at this time, I was dealing with like a little basketball coach. And well, he's a coach now, but he was a player. So he was like bringing all the guys in the town. He would hit me up, whatever. So my homegirls I would invite, one of them happened to be in Miami. And I saw on Instagram that he was in Miami. Y'all, Because he followed me on his page. At this time, he followed me on my Instagram. And this one I had like, y'all, I don't even think I had like 4,000 followers. Not the coach. He's a coach now, but he was a player then. But I be speaking in now tense what they are. Like, he's a coach right now. But he wasn't a coach. Thank you. He wasn't a coach back then. He was a player. He was just an older player. What'd I do with the damn oil? Oh, it's right here. So, oh yeah, I gotta do my lip. I always do my lip after I brush my teeth. That's why it be dry. What's my Insta? It's Stephaniesaidsoo. Oh no, not Chris Paul. Not Chris Paul. No, he's a low-key coach. I don't even know where he coaches at right now. Girl, I do live next to Sugar Factory. And I also look up what is next to it. The Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta. You want to play with somebody who lives next to the Federal Reserve Bank. That's where all the money in Atlanta is. That's where they store the money. If you don't think there's 80,000 police waiting on something to pop off right there, I'm going to let y'all watch me leave. And I'm going to make sure y'all see. Can you show a pew pew on here? Or do you get banned? Can you show a pew pew? Just so you know, baby, I carry 22 on me. Whoever said yes, you getting banned. Because now you're trying to make me get blocked. Like, baby, I'm a Southern girl. I'm from Georgia. Licensed. Matter of fact, I used to go to the gun range, pew pew range, right behind the Top Golf. That's where I got mine from. Right behind the Top Golf in Atlanta. If y'all go look up the pew pew range behind Top Golf in Atlanta. Babe, please. Anyways, so I find out he's in Miami. So I see my homegirls are in Miami too. And she was actually with her basketball man that she's actually married to now. But at the time, he was, y'all, so that's T2. But I mean, that's not my T2, so I would never. And that's my girl. I love her. So she's dating him. Be careful, girl. I'm just say this. If you let Christian sisters beat you bloody, you got beat up by Kayla B. She's smaller than me. Kayla B is smaller than me and dragged you. And you was trying to be friends with Pri afterwards. You got beat up by Molly. Molly beat you up because you never paid your tab. You made a waitress pay for your tab. Hundreds of dollars for a bill you didn't pay up. Hundreds of dollars for a bill you never paid. And then you was sleeping. And then you was sleeping with the owner of the club and he didn't even pay your tab. Girl, bye. The same when you brought Future to and he walked in with Des. You forgot to tell that part of the birthday story, didn't you, girl? Girl, bye. Nobody's threatened. Nobody's scared. Nobody cares. You ain't did nothing to nobody that ever beat you up. You out there training because you can't fight. Hush. And why Kayla B beat her up? Y'all, I'm not the first person to expose her. Y'all don't remember when Pri exposed her? Y'all know Pri. If you really want to talk about an it girl that's a dancer, that's Pri. Pri been an it girl, been having watches, bags, all of that. So she told this story on TikTok and nobody believed her. Anyways, long story short, Gorgeous was doing what she do, just like Pri said in the video. Anybody that knows her in real life knows she's a sloppy, drunk, messy girl. That's what she said. These aren't even my words. She was like, everybody knows she's sloppy, drunk, and messy. She got drunk one night, talking a bunch of crap at the club like she always did, talking big shit like she always does. And Pri wasn't having it. So her and Pri got into it, whatever. Pri was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna beat this girl up. I'm calling my homegirl. Because at the time, I think if you fought, you got fired. So she was like, I ain't even gonna beat her up. I'm gonna call my homegirl. She called Kayla. She said, hey, pull up to the club. Kayla walked in and beat that girl up. Beat her up. Like, come on. Yeah, it's an iron. Y'all don't know who Pri is? Pri is that girl. Oh my God. And TikTok is a whole different place. I'm so shocked right now. She's not dark skinned, but she's chocolate. The one that everybody was saying she dated Offset. It was not her first night. I don't know why she's lying. It wasn't her first night though. She had been at the club for a while. And she says she snuck her. Nobody snuck that girl. She walked up on her, beat her up, and did not run out. Courtney did not fight back at all. The fight was longer. The fight was minutes long, and Courtney didn't do nothing. She didn't just hit that girl one time. She beat that girl up. That girl was fighting for her life. Just did a hotery. I love Pri. She's a sweet girl. I love her. Pri is that girl in the club for real. I mean, Kayla did walk up. It wasn't like she knew Kayla was coming, but Kayla walked up like, what's up? And Courtney just stood there trying to talk it out. Girl, bye. And she got swung on. Girl didn't just walk up on her, hit her, and leave. Yeah, she never said she won the fights. Exactly. So why would you be threatening somebody leaving their house? Is there any videos? I think the one where sisters beat her up. Yeah, probably. I remember that. Okay, hello. Hello. Like, y'all sitting here like, this is crazy. Why? Because she was up there talking smack, drunk, sloppy. Why Christian sisters? Because she just does something to everybody. She's always making a scene, elaborate, drunk mess. God removing people. Girl, God want to remove you, period. Did she really come up off DJ? Who's DJ? I know you're not talking about my DJ. Christian is not her baby daddy. No, there's something in my eye. I can feel it. Hold on. Christian is not her baby daddy. Here we go. Cotton swab. Oh, shit. I did that way too hard. Hold on, y'all. Fell out Christian sisters. Yes, they do not like that girl. They hate that girl. That girl don't got... Oh, God, y'all just don't get it. There's nobody you can ask me about and I'm like, yes, she's cool with. Like, I don't even know what friends she has. Transparently, I don't know none of her friends, y'all. She don't travel with no security. Bobby ain't never seen the security she speaks of. I didn't experience too much back pain. Why we never seen the security? I ain't never seen her with security. She was obsessed with Jizzy. Still no footage yet. Still no footage of the watching my bag is insane. I think so too. We ain't never seen no security. She don't travel with nothing. Then she was saying drama keep her safe. Girl, how drama gonna keep you safe when that man don't even carry? He don't believe in carrying. Even after our house got robbed, I'm like, babe, we should go to the pew pew range. Like, come on now. He didn't want to go. He didn't even want my pew pew in the house. Yes, the security is a lie too, babe. There is no security. Have you ever seen the security she speaks of? I don't know where you can find the videos. Christian sisters probably got them. Is what before and after me? He is mixed. And he's easy. What big dude? Oh my God. Another guy she didn't pay probably. Same way she was sleeping with. She didn't help me fight because she was getting smashed in the car. Smutted in the car, right? The same way she didn't help me fight because she was getting smutted on in the car. With a driver. You said you was getting smutted in the black truck. So your driver was in the car with you getting smutted on? In $1 million house when you could have just walked in with multiple bedrooms? Girl, we know that was a lie. That was a lie. Like, just lies, lies, lies. There's something in my eye. I spent $5 grand on LASIK. Oh, he said we looked happy. No, we spent a lot of time together. We loved each other. He's just not my husband. He's just not my husband, unfortunately. And I'm in a space in my life where I don't... he's not my husband, so there's really no time. I'm 29, baby. I can't be wasting time. Libras do be lying. I didn't know that they lied like this until there was Libras in my comments saying I'm a Libra and sometimes I lie. Oh yeah, someone wealthier for sure. I mean, I don't know if people know how much money Drum got. Like, he signed Little Uzi, he signed Jack Harlow, he signed Little Tyler. I mean, his company manages Kodak Black. They manage Young Miami. Like, his assistant is Miami's assistant, Michaela. Like, you know, he's got money, like label money, like big money. Like, he got money. I don't know what Google say, but Google ain't right. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Google is not right about that man's bank account. That man got a coin. And I ain't saying this to brag. I'm because I know a bunch of girls. He finna have a bunch of hoes. They finna be in his DMs tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, he got money. But I just feel like I'm in a space in my life where I want like a upscale businessman. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm so cute, petite, and just like, and I just want a business, like a big boss. Like, y'all, I met this guy. I liked him so much. And y'all, he was a Taurus too. I'm compatible with Tauruses because I'm a Capricorn. Drum is a Taurus. They have the same birthday too. What's the irony of that? Y'all, I met him at the bar at this conference. And I liked him so much, but he's married. And we just had a great night. Like, yeah, we had a great night. And very generous. Okay, 9:31. Okay. 9:31. Okay, I'm hurrying up. Cheap BBL fashion. I mean, it's just not, I just wish she would just stay with cheap BBL fashion. Why are you trying to be some swaggy, like, I don't know, take off the boots. Stop wearing the boots. Retire the boots. Why are you wearing boots in June? Would I date rappers? I mean, I already dated the best rapper in the game. I don't really know I don't know what to say. Like, I don't want to date anymore. Like, boots in June? Do you see me wearing my Givenchy shark boots in June? No. I don't even know if you see my shark boots on my page. Do you see me wearing Alexandre Vautier boots in June? That's 5K on boots. If you know, you know. Actually, more than 5K. That's like 5,500 on boots. I'm just saying, y'all. Yes, I did. I've already talked about this. He made me the face of his Magic City collab. So he did a collaboration with Magic City for his album. I'll show you that real quick, sis. Because I know you've been here, sis. And I don't know if I told you this yet. But he did a collaboration with Magic. And he put me on the face of it. You remember when he had the Scorpion album? So he did a Magic City clothing collab. It was called Scorpion City. So he put my picture right here on here. See. So, and that was in 2019. I don't even know. It definitely was after Turks. But yes, I did. Where was I at in the OVO story? Where was I at, y'all? No, Drama's Girl was not about me. Listen, that was about a whole different woman, okay? But when I met, oh my God, why would I do that? When I met Drum, I didn't know about their previous beef. So Drum, people in Atlanta had knew about me and Drake. It wasn't a secret. We had been everywhere together. We've been on the Shade Room together, actually. I don't know if it was Shade Room, but it was some big blog. What was another poppin' blog back then? It wasn't Shade Room. It's on Lipstick Alley for sure. Happy. I got the iPhone 16 Pro, new camera, new all of that, so we could talk to each other and see each other, okay? Was it Media Takeout? No, it was like Baller Alert. So we were in Turks, and I had on the Magic City hoodie, and they like captioned it like, not with another Magic City stripper. I wasn't a stripper, but I guess they thought that. So they were like, not with another Magic City, da-da-da. So Baller Alert exposed us. But nobody, well, some people, like people in Atlanta, no, will not date Meek. And that's sort of why there was beef. She said it was over Trey Songz, and it wasn't. It was because he went to my Instagram and saw Meek Mill followed me, and then felt like there was, and him and Meek were beefing, so he felt like there was beef, and like he just got mad. It was a whole situation, but that's another story. Hair looks bomb. Thank you. Yeah, she was, yeah. How am I supposed to know what? I already posted the tea that I tried to dance at Magic. I posted this tea right here, y'all. Right here. I think you might be late, baby. This is proof that the Range Rover was wrecked. Here y'all go. Range Rover wrecked. And I popped out with the Maserati truck November 2022 after the breakup. Okay, okay. And then work at Magic. Let's show proof. This is not her, somebody else. That's where I ate her up. That's where I ate her up, y'all. I called her a big fat at heart. Y'all want to see? I had to eat her up, y'all. I don't even remember where our messages were. She like randomly texted me. I was like, what? Like, who are you? You thought you had somebody who was going to save you. She sent me this long. You said she said I got fired from that. She was just making up stuff, and it's like so weird. I'm not giving you the TikTok clout you want. Y'all, mind you, this is 2023. Nobody even knew you. She was delusional. And that's when I ate her up. I even told her I have videos of you robbing a man. And this is 2024, I think, at this point. Was this 2024, y'all? Okay, January 5th, 2024. And then, okay, so that's October 10th. October 10th, 2024. Because I had made a post on Instagram, and I said something about her. I was like clowning her, because we were all laughing. I was like, oh my God, not her getting on internet. And people were responding like, oh my God, she's crazy. Like, I could show y'all the DMs from people being like, oh my God, she's crazy. Anyways, long story short, she sent me that. And then she said, I pray you get the help you need. You thought you had a man who was going to save you and took you out the club. Blah, 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 blah. That's when I told her everything is fake. I said, you got weight loss surgery. You aren't honest or transparent in the slight. You got weight loss surgery on the internet like you did it yourself. You literally have fake designer bags and are kicking it like they're real. You hate yourself in your life. Let's be real. These internet people don't know the real you, Miss Mamas. I do, and hella people agree with my posts. We know you something. You hate yourself, friends. And you can keep fighting in the internet, but it'll never bring you the peace and happiness that you so desperately want and need. You're mad that you sucked up for $600 to spend $500K on me. I would still be mad too, honestly. I don't have to fake act happy. When I was going through things, I took time off the internet to focus on myself and my career, and it paid off big time. You got to with an that you hate just to keep them bills paid and lights on, Miss Mamas. Must be miserable. Your entire world was being a stripper, and now your attitude is taking that away from you too. You couldn't even do that right. You can't even come in Atlanta. Your show had 15 girls show up. Please. And then the girls are cackling. You're an embarrassment. Like there is nobody that knows you at all that wants to be your friend or associate with you. You can't even see that you will forever be the issue. Go to rest or talk to God or see me in person, because you know I've never been scared to say the same dead to your face. I have real money on my line. Doctors, attorneys buying me real bags, babe. I don't have to be Miss DHgate or act happy or portray an image. I literally sent the bag to the Hermes rep who said they've never made that light green color, babe. Throw it away. You're exposing yourself. That's what she was mad about. Fake. Like, why would she post this bag? And I posted a screenshot from my Hermes rep that was like, I was like, oh, can you source this bag? She was like, babe, that's not a real bag. We've never made that colored leather. It's straight from the Hermes store. What y'all want me to do? And then she said, I'm not reading none of that. Keep my name out your mouth. I knew you would get the message. I don't even know what she was saying. I said, where are your receipts? That you hate to keep them bills paid, Miss Stripper Course. I make more money off law than you make selling dreams to internet fans. She said, drama, love the tacos I made. I said, never robbed the store. She started to say I robbed the store, which never ever happened. And then I said, that's when I told her she's still. And I don't even know what she was saying from the fake page. Oh my God, not they reported my live. How they gonna report my live when I was just showing y'all the tea? And that's the last message I sent. Y'all, I gotta go off and come back because I'm reported. But I'm gonna go off and come right back.
Now, I warned y'all in the beginning that I told y'all she gets reported a lot, not just in this live, pretty much all of them. So just expect that her commentary might be a little, jumbled when you watch it.
Anything to do with robbing a store. I have you on video stealing a watch. And yes, I had to move to my mom's because I was a 1099 and took time to get accepted at a new spot. Not broke. I make amazing money at the law firm. Going through a breakup and being on perks and building myself back up is a testimony. Feeling like that coochie used to. When you gonna tell your followers about your addiction? You need some Suboxone? Please remember, I was something friends for months. Even when you posted the video since you tried to kick it, like, yeah, y'all, she tried to say her friend exposed her, but she told her she wanted her friend to expose her. I don't even know. I was on your close friends too. I said you try to kick it like your friend exposed the group message. You gonna tell them you posted on close friends too? We can go days and weeks, my baby. You'll never send me the same thing. But yeah, and then when you said that I needed her help to work at Magic, babe, this is the Magic son, the hiring manager. I was always good to work at Magic. Dance, come on. I said, I'm never dancing, but I'm so proud of you. Da 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 da. I got messages from Magic himself. Where are those at? Come in Monday or Tuesday, day shift around 2 p.m. and get checked out. I said, thank you. I'll be there for dancing or waitressing so I know what to wear. He said, dance. Babe, I didn't even go. I waited a whole month and a half. Do you see that's January 6th? I never even went back up there. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? If I wanted to work, if I wanted to work at Magic, I could have worked at Magic. I would have gone straight to the source. I was always good at Magic. They just told me they wouldn't hire me back to waitress. They didn't need waitresses at the time. Oh. I don't think that's her number anymore. Oh, actually, that's how I know the scammer guy wasn't lying. Because he sent her actual number, y'all. Remember when y'all were like, oh, that's a scammer trying to get money. Baby. He sent that girl's actual phone number to me. Oh, I didn't mean to show her number. I don't want to dox nobody. She don't even got a quarter of what I got. And that's what I'm saying. The only thing a girl got on me is TikTok followers. And I don't need those. I love to support anybody that supports me. Y'all, I streamed on Tagged, Big O. Babe, I don't. Anyways. I never thought she was lying from the jump. You have been supporting me since the beginning. Fix my under eye makeup. Oh, I see what you're talking about. It's for my lashes. Ow. Okay, see. I think I'm gonna have to take off my panties, y'all. Okay, what perfume should we do? What's tea on the lawsuit? I already posted it. I did get a gastric sleeve, yes. But I did not get a gastric sleeve because of her or anything like that. I already showed y'all, just so y'all, because clearly we got to go there again. This girl texted me in 2018. I'm trying to be a waitress at the club. Okay, there we are. Is that not proof? And then, which one is this? Let me show her. She wrote me. Trying to get my surgeon. Oh, yeah, let's drop that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 2016, you went to my surgeon. Go look at the date. This is my Cabral quote in 2016. Dr. Cabral. I'm 7 days post-op, 2016. And then you went to the Dr. Cabral. The only surgeon we have is Cabral in common. I got a gastric sleeve, and not because I wanted, y'all, for her to say I wanted to look like her, babe, this is before my gastric sleeve. I look more like you before my gastric sleeve than I do after. I still cute enough to pull your nigga, the next nigga, and every rich nigga you wish you could pull. Next. Anyways, like, baby, you couldn't even get next to me. Like, be so for real. Real Chanel bag, real sneakers, $5,000 suitcase I bought. I got it done because I was tired of looking like a porn star. I wanted a cute, slim look. That's what I wanted. I wanted a cute, slim look. And at the time, y'all, I got a mini sleeve. I didn't get a full gastric sleeve, y'all. I got a mini gastric sleeve. And that's what I got, a mini gastric sleeve. It was out, but it wasn't approved yet for weight loss. I believe it was approved for like diabetes, but not for weight loss. So it didn't hit yet. I didn't know if it was approved, it wasn't really like, nobody was talking about it. Everybody was talking about gastric sleeves. And just like I'll show y'all, let me show y'all whose body if I followed anybody's body, it was Kimbella Matos. It was Kimbella Matos. Look at this. Kimbella had a mini sleeve. I wrote my surgery. Kimbella had a mini sleeve. And then my surgery coordinator had a mini sleeve. Because I went to Kimbella's plastic surgeon for my second round. I went to Doctora Baptista, a female doctor in Colombia. That's who Kimbella went to. I went to her same surgeon. And then when she got a mini sleeve, if you go back down to like 2020, 2021, you're going to see she got super slim. And I was like, dang, she looks good. And then the person, the surgery coordinator was like, yeah, she got a mini sleeve. And I was like, ooh, I want one. Courtney used to lie about her mini sleeve. I never even remembered she had one until she would always blame her getting drunk and doing crazy stuff. And when she would call and apologize, she would blame it on the gastric sleeve. She would say that because of the gastric sleeve, she gets drunk super quick and sometimes she can't control herself and she's sorry that she got mad and cussed me out. And that's what she would always apologize for. So when I got my gastric sleeve, I had completely forgot that she had one. Baby, I was never 300 pounds like you. I was never big as hell and needed a sleeve. Respectfully, I was never. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong picture. Oops. I am right there looking cute to the left of Diddy, but I'm just chilling. Here you are not paying your motherfucking hairstylist. You don't pay nobody. You couldn't pay the scammer. You couldn't pay the hairstylist. Stop it. You were 350. You needed a gastric sleeve. I never needed a gastric sleeve. And respectfully, Courtney, nobody's ever looked at your body and wanted to have it. I haven't. Baby, I worked in the club. I worked at Magic City around all the beautiful women in the world. Why would you think that I wanted to have the same body as you? It's not adding up. And then if y'all seen her naked, you would understand why I've never wanted her body. Baby girl, you have stretch marks everywhere. You have a long, dark tummy tuck scar. Your boobs are botched. You have capsular contraction. Your implant is falling out your boob. And listen, someone that's had a botched surgery, I don't want to speak down on anybody's body or surgery, but I would never go to the world and be like, oh, my body was your inspiration. Babe, my body was your inspiration. You were writing me on social media for years talking about how good my body looked and going to my plastic surgeon. She spoke down on mine. What are we talking? When has somebody ever looked at me and been like, you don't look good? Everywhere I go, when we was on live the other day, were y'all not saying, dang, everybody's complimenting you? From the valet to the door guy to everybody and their mama. My BBL's botched. He pay to make it bigger. I don't pay for no reduction. Kimbella Matos' surgeon is the same surgeon as me, Dr. Baptista. She did my second round. My first round was Cabral. What y'all ask me? Oh, the screenshot with the hairstylist. Yeah, let's talk about that. This is years ago. So don't say nobody was trying to get clout off of you. Babe, this was years ago. Let's talk about it. You didn't pay your hairstylist. You didn't want to pay. You have caused a problem with everybody. With everyone. I don't recommend Cabral, but I do recommend Dr. Baptista. She's a girl. And like, I'm sorry, but baby, I'm tea. I'm tea as hell. That's 2-3 weeks ago. I don't know, last month. I look good. I don't know what nobody says. Poochie down. Poochie down. Poochie on my body. Poochie on my coochie. A purse, a Chanel bag, Louboutins on my feet. Come on now, be for real. What'd she do with the money from the lottery, babe? She only made $10K off the lottery. Her lottery ticket was $10K. Eight down, okay? Yeah, I cut it on black. I got like 6 pair of black shoes, but I like the white. And it feels like FaceTime. I love that for y'all. And pleather in June. Like, be for real, y'all. Be so for real. Oh my God. Not me getting sick. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to take off the panty because I think it's like showing through. We're going to put something else on. Call the African. Oh, I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him. You so real. Oh, thank you. Now that she's mad, Steph fell off. Like, the crazy part is, if I fell off, y'all just ask her when was the play. The play was in June of 2023. Baby, that was after my relationship. If I fell off so bad, I can't tell. I'm still draped. Like, let's talk about the newest bags we've gotten. I don't know. 4K on this one, I think. Cute little Chanel vanity. Louis Vuitton Murakami collab with the matching heel. Let's talk about it. You said he took all my bags back and didn't give them back. But what is this, ma'am? What is this, ma'am? And if you go back on my page, guess what y'all gonna see? Let me just. I'll do it for you guys. So y'all don't even have to do it, baby. Y'all don't even have to do it. Y'all don't even have to do it. That bag looks very familiar, right? Okay. Okay. That was when I was dating my ex. He took that picture. This bag looks very familiar, right? That one's sitting right there. I don't know. It's looking like, okay. This bag, the tote. Did I not show y'all this tote earlier? If you swipe onto it, you swipe to the left, Drum is in one of these pictures. So you said he took all my bags back and didn't give them back. But why do I still have the same bags from when I was with him? I don't know. It's not making sense. Y'all, let me show y'all how big of a hater she really was. Y'all, when I start dating him again and he starts giving my stuff back, I sent her like I think I should send her a video or a picture. He had laid out some red Mugler leggings, my pink Vetements dress that y'all still haven't seen because I haven't wore it. I got designer for days that has not been worn in this closet, y'all. Y'all don't want me to do it again. Y'all don't want me to pull the tags out with the receipts on. Why you take it back in the first place? Yes, I had this dress on 2 days ago and I didn't get a picture, so I wore it again today. It's Fashion Nova. It's $24. It'll be okay, baby. I don't feel like putting my hair up, actually. But, the Valentino, which one? The coral or this one? I was going to do this one. Oh, I was going to do this one. I'm just saying, if everything was taken back from me, and he did take it back, and it was icky. He really didn't take it back. We got in an argument, and I left it with him. And then when I went home to get it back, because, you know, I lived with him, he wasn't there. He had went on tour. So then by the time, you know, I was still seeing him on the side. And then really what happened, he went through my phone and saw, like, we linked up. We went to dinner together. We were at Prime, actually. And then he saw text messages between me and my ex, Shaq. And he went crazy. And it really wasn't nothing bad. It was just Shaq saying, like, you know, I love you and care about you forever. Like, you know, things like that. It wasn't nothing serious. It wasn't like I was like, I want to see you. But, y'all, Drum lost it. You said do Tom Ford or Dior. Okay, so I'm going to just do what I always... I don't like the Lady Dior, y'all. I don't like this, and I don't like this one. I always just spray it. Those are like my daytime perfumes. If I'm like going to the grocery store or something, or like I'll spray those. I don't really spray those if I'm trying to attract anything. But I do want to do Tom Ford Bitter Peach. I got to show y'all my, what is it called? Is it like, it's not endorphins. It's like, what is it? I forget what they're called. I ordered them from this place that Shira7 referred. I forget what they're called. They like make men attracted to you. Oh, I layer this one. I do Tom Ford Bitter Peach, right? I do Valentino Coral, the coral one, not the pink one. I always layer my perfumes because you never want to smell like somebody else. And y'all probably know this trick already, but always spray behind each ear so that, you know, so that if a man whispers in your ear, especially on a busy night, they're going to have to whisper like, hey, oh, what'd you say? Oh, you smell that. And then I top it off with one of the Kayali's. I love these scents, but they don't last long. So I top it off with one of these. I'll probably do toasted marshmallow. Is that what this is? Bougie marshmallow. So I mix all three of those. And before y'all say, Steph, that's enough, blah, blah, blah. Y'all don't understand. I be at places where it's hella people, hella busy. I want you to smell me from the bar. What's my goal for tonight? I'm hoping a good look. I mean, I got a big date tomorrow that I know is 5 figures. So I don't really have a goal tonight. But I mean, on the weekends, I don't really set a goal because weekends are so hard to make money. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Weekends are not like, because the weekdays is so easy because pretty much everyone there is like out of town or business. You know what I'm saying? But on the weekends, it's so many just regular people out that you can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might waste your time talking to somebody for 30 minutes and they don't even want to give you no money. And it's so many people. That's another thing. Like, it's so many different, like, it's so much free coochie on the weekends that it's super hard. Like, men are already at the bar and there's plenty of other women around that are likely going to go upstairs for a nice drink, a nice cocktail. And I'm not that. So I don't really set no goal for the weekends. That's why I didn't even go out last night. I slept. I don't really have one for the weekend. I mean, if I can, I'd love that. Especially for like through my ad, I might get calls at like the end of the night. I get a bunch of calls at like 4 a.m. Oh, 4 a.m. my phone gonna be jumping, y'all. They gonna be calling at 4 a.m. Once they realize they didn't get no free coochie and then they want to see me and then they be drunk and having expectations. Baby, I'm not giving you none of this. Relax. Patrick Ta. Yes. This is the regular one, but I like the bronze one better. I would have done Ozempic, yes. But it's not hard. I can gain weight back. Like, if I show y'all pictures, like, I got super slim, right, in 2022, and then I gained weight back. Like, this is 2024. This is last month. You get what I'm saying? I can gain weight back as I please. Even here, like, that's 2024. That's 2 years after my weight loss surgery. But respectfully, y'all, this is me before. I was slim. I was always slim with a BBL. Just like in that picture I just showed y'all. Slim with a BBL. I hit my grown woman weight out of nowhere because I got my BBL at 20. So when I started hitting my grown woman weight, that's when I was like, whoa, I need a gastric sleeve. Because that grown woman weight hit me like a truck. Oh, no, that's not my BBL. You're saying yeah, I never needed I never had, y'all didn't see me before my BBL. If you go on my Instagram, you scroll down to any time before October 2016, I was natural. In that picture, I was never natural. That was after my BBL. My biggest weight was 176. This is my biggest weight right here. This is how big I was. Just thick. Just thick for no reason. It was really my boobs, y'all. Y'all see them boobs? Imagine walking around with them babies. It was not fun. He said, am I really a 304? Baby, I'm really whatever you want to call me. I'm just over y'all. Like, I'm whatever y'all want to call me. I'm whatever y'all want to call me. Oh, no, I'm black and white. I am not Puerto Rican, foreign, Dominican, nothing. My daddy is a whole nigga. He that nigga, too. Period. On my lip combo. Thank you. I always wait till after my brushing teeth. Okay. Got a little money on cash. I would tell y'all where I hide my money. But I ain't gonna tell you where I hide my money because then they don't know where to find it. And don't worry, when I go downstairs and tell my concierge, baby, somebody threatened me online. Can y'all make sure that nobody watches? There are 5 police that live here for free for round the clock. They literally don't pay rent because they're round the clock anytime you need them. Noise complaints, it don't matter what it is. You need them, they coming. So I would love for somebody to walk in my front door or even play with me. It's 10 p.m. I know. This is what I'm going to bring with me, the K. Ali Vanilla Candy Rock. I'm not going to hold you. I don't love this scent. I don't love it. I don't love it. On-call police. Baby, they on call. Actually, it smells a little decent right there. Hold on now. Hold on now. I'm like, wait. I might like it a little bit. I don't know why I've never loved it. Oh, this one smells good tonight. My lip is going to be what I wear every night. Y'all, I'm very much a girl that keeps my nails the same, my lip the same. Everything is going to be the same. I don't really mix it up. I'm just a classic girl. Just a very classic girl. So, I do... Ooh, Bianco Latte sounds good. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds good. So I'll do a brown eyeliner. Jimmy! I love you, Jimmy. Jimmy, you know better than to send me gifts on here. It's quality. Okay, that's good. So I use a brown lip liner. $2. Sorry. It's a brown eyeliner. And it's a long stick. So you can make like 3 of them out of this. It's like a long stick. Oh, yeah. The eyeliner eats. I'm telling y'all, this has been my classic forever. Here's the other end of the eyeliner, too. Like, it's long. So you can make... All I got to do is sharpen this. And I got another one. It's like a very long, I think there's a very long stick. So you got lip liner for days. And then you add, I love this. I know y'all seen like the Lineage lip mask. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's in the little thing. It's in a lip mask. Y'all, this is better than the lip mask. It's the same brand. It's Lip Glowy Balm. Yeah, the eye is still bothering me. I don't know what it is. I got LASIK. I'll do y'all a video on LASIK. I got LASIK not too long ago. Well, I got it done 2 years ago. Then you mix it like that. Then you just add a gloss. You really don't need a gloss.
Now, just a heads up, y'all. There is one last clip left. It's about 30 seconds. It's her still getting ready, still talking. And then she did continue to go on live, but she had got in the car. Her live was on pause, so I stopped recording. Now, Stephanie says that she's going to go live again. It is currently where I'm at nighttime, so she usually does go on live around 4 a.m. We're gonna see what happens. Now, this was June 21st again. So last little clip. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe.
If it's my friends, I'm bringing whoever, wherever. Now, if men are paying for what they want, yes, I understand that, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. Like, I get it. But, baby, please. Yeah, she lives in ATL. She's finna be out with me. Finna call her and see where she at. Well, I have 4 best friends. I know that sounds like a lot. I have Julia, Callie.
All right, y'all, so that was the end of Stephanie's live on June 21st, 2025. Now, she says she's going to go live. If she does, I'll capture it. Just a reminder, y'all, these videos are not in order, okay? There's about a week-long debacle between her, Gorgeous Style, and there's been some people added in the tea, honey. There's people added in the mix, so it's just not them two. And now this video exposed BRIT and a few other people, allegedly. I cannot say for sure, but what I did learn from this is that you got to cover yourself. You got to be careful how you treat people, because you don't know who knows what and when they're going to tell it, honey. And I don't want to be caught up in no mess, so it's best to just treat people right the first time, so you don't go around here dilly-daddling with the wrong people and messing and getting yourself caught up in the wrong things. Now, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Please like and subscribe.